Hey guys, what's going on? I just wanted to put another video together after last night. I want to kind of break down a couple things of how I was, my mind state last night, just because I looked over the video and it's kind of hard to explain what I was going through at that time. It's just I'm starting to realize a lot of things, and I'm starting to realize that you literally can't be involved, I guess you could say, in every okay. I'll tell you guys what's going on, what happened basically. All right, I'm gonna keep names and everything out of it. All right, I ran into somebody. All right, it was I ran into a female. This female has two daughters, two young daughters, like between the ages of 5 and 8. And it was a regular girl. I mean, a pretty girl, petite little, regular average girl, but she has 2 kids and no man with her or nothing. So obviously, she's unprotected. But that's not the point. The point was, I guess, okay, she was interested in me, and you can tell, and so I was speaking to her, and how quickly she was trying to allow me to come over. And I just kept looking at the situation, and I'm like, I just met you. Like, I just met you. And you're willing to bring me around your kids already? I mean, I literally met you hours ago. Hours. Not even hours. What happened was, I was walking down the street and she was picking up a bike, and the handlebars like spun around, so it was getting all weird. So she was like, "I'm sorry, can you help me?" And so I took the bike, I picked it up for her, and I spun the handlebars tight and made it so she can give it back to her kid, without the kid getting hurt. And the conversation went forward from there. But it's like, I'm looking at the situation, I'm looking at how the kids are living, how she's living, and I'm just like, I'm not gonna I'm going to, of course, treat her with respect, but then part in ways, because I don't want to get involved in any situations like that right now. And I can tell that there's a lot of healing that need to happen before she should even be dealing with anybody. But what really, I called my mother, and I was speaking to her because I didn't know what to do. What do you do in those situations? I see the lifestyle of the way somebody's living, and I know for a fact that something bad is gonna happen here. And if you guys aren't like comprehending what I'm trying to say without saying it, then I don't think you understand the real world that we live in, okay? So for everybody that understands where I'm going with this, okay? Like, put it like this: what if I wasn't me? What if I was a different person? Like, what if I was not? What if I was evil? What if I was evil? What if I was a bad person? It was just too easy. It was too easy for anything to happen. Anything. With her, with the kids, with the situation. It was horrible. But I look at it and like, what are you supposed to do as a person? I feel like because of what I went through as growing up, and you know, I would just pray that somebody would help. When I was stuck in Glen Mills, I just wanted an adult to help us. I just wanted some help. And I didn't understand as a kid, like, how can people, because you couldn't tell me, they didn't know what was happening. It was happening in front of them. So how can they just let it happen? So now I'm sitting there yesterday and I'm thinking of this situation, and it's breaking me. It's breaking me. It's breaking me. Because like the normal thing is like, what do you mean? What do you do? Of course, you call child services, you make sure the kids are okay, and you know, the mother will get help. And yeah, that sounds good. That all sounds good. For anybody that's never dealt with the system, that sounds really good, right? The mother gets help, the kids will be taken care of until the mother gets back on her feet, hopefully, right? It doesn't work like that. And whoever thinks it works like that, you need a reality check. What's going to happen is they're going to storm the house, forcibly remove the children, forcibly remove the children from the one figure they have left, the one thing they have left that they love, their mother. Their mother. The only thing they have left. That's gonna get taken away from them. And then they're gonna get put into the system. If you guys think that the system is better than being in a house like that, you're delusional. Okay? You're delusional. You're delusional. If those kids, especially little girls, they get pulled into that system, they're not gonna make it out. Okay? They're not gonna make it out. So it's two choices. It's two choices. One is make a phone call. The mother gets taken, put in jail, forced to clean her act up for the moment. Forced, whether it's jail, rehab, whatever. Forced to lose her kids. Maybe the only one thing that's keeping her going. Her kids. And that all gets ripped from you. That could be the end of her life. And now what happens with the kids? Now they're in the system that, trust me, it's horrible. Way worse than whatever situation they were just in. Their mother is either in prison or dead. They have nothing to come home to. So I either have to do that, or I do nothing. And I say to myself, you know, this is life. I ran into somebody, I saw their situation. I did what I could. I said what I could. I tried to speak life into them, into her. You know, I checked on the kid. How you guys doing? You guys all right? Yeah. You know, and I left. And I called my mother, like, because honestly, I called her like yelling, because she was telling me what I'm saying now But I didn't want to hear it. I was like, are you serious? Like, no, I'm supposed to do something. I'm supposed to do something. The problem is in this world that no one does shit when it's right in front. And like, I didn't understand it. I didn't know what to do. And you know, people can think I'm doing the wrong thing. They can have their opinions on how it should be handled. But I'm telling you right now, I was in the system. Almost anything is better than that, okay? Almost anything. People are gonna hate me for this, but you know, I would rather a kid, I don't even know if I should say this, I would rather a kid stay at home with the mother or the father or both of them and have to deal with seeing their parents fighting every day. You know what? Even if it gets to the level of the parents, listen to what I'm saying, the parents are getting physically abusive with each other, where like she's hitting him, he's hitting her, and you know that toxic relationship between the parents, not at the kids. Even if the kids have to witness that and see that growing up, on top of poverty, on top of everything else, I would almost rather that than see a kid get thrown in the system. Because I'm telling you, the system is just another sex trade. All right, that's all it is for kids. That's what it is. All right, that's why I was the way I was yesterday. I couldn't figure out, I couldn't understand anything from the mother's side, from people around them that see them daily side, from my side of how I should handle it. I just couldn't get it, and I didn't understand, anything. And then I was upset because I couldn't understand how it's on me. Like, that's your kids. It's your kids. How can you not? It's your kids. How am I feeling all this? But they're your kids, and you don't feel this. But anyways, that's what started that and what took me into thinking about everything last night. And it kind of, it kind of broke me down a little bit and made me think of some things. So that's all. And I just wanted to explain it, guys. All right, Joe.